Yeah, what's going on, guys? It's Malrose, and today I'm making a rather important video today. Today's video is going to talk about the trickshot community and what's left of the trickshot community. So in the background, it'll be FaZe Illcams and a SoaRing in style, because I think this topic is rather important. So I saw Kiwi's video a couple of days ago. He mentioned that the trickshot community is at its lowest point. I can agree on him on that topic because so far loads and loads of trick shots are starting to quit now because they just can't wait for BO3. It's because we played Black Ops 2 for so long. Is that it's starting to get very boring. Trick shots can't do anything. They can't play Black Ops 2 for another year. And if BO3 is like, I don't know, Advanced Warfare or Ghost, for example, then we would have no choice but to go back to BO2 again, which I don't think I wouldn't stand BO2 just for another year. I mean, I sometimes get bored of Call of Duty nearly all the time now because I can't wait for BO3, even though it comes out in like another month or so. I can't still play BO2 for another month. I can barely play it for a week right now. Um, when Call of Duty Ghost came out back in 2013, we thought, right, this is a new change for us, a new Call of Duty, a fresh start. But after I think a couple of months of the game coming out, the game was people found the game to be absolutely awful, and now to this day, Call of Duty Ghost is like the worst game in the community. Advanced Warfare, when that came out, people loved it. A new change, you know, you get the exo movements and all that. You get zombies in Advanced Warfare. Um, I think that was the same with Ghost. After a couple of months of that coming out, people started to get really bored of it. They didn't. I don't think it was because of the start. I think it was because of the style of the game. People didn't really like EXO. They didn't really like the new change in EXO. You know, people were used to like just moving normally, not just, oh yeah, double tapping A and you move up into the sky. I think that's what people were getting annoyed about. That's what people disliked about it. I don't think people had a problem with the zombies because the zombies was quite beast. Yeah, you had to pay for it, but if you have the season pass, you can get it all for free anyway. Um, so BO3 comes out in November. I'm considering getting a Xbox One or PS4 for Christmas. So because I saw one of Scarce's commentary saying that there won't be a campaign on the Xbox 360 and PS3 edition of BO3, and that kind of annoys me, but it doesn't at the same time. The campaign's almost like a storytelling. It kind of tells you what goes on in the game. You know, for MW2, it carried on until MW3. I don't know if there's going to be an MW4 or not next year. I don't know. But it's a story to tell you what goes on in the game, and it also gives you a clue what your player might look like, what guns are going to be included in the game. It's kind of that, and to not have that on the Xbox 360 and the PS3, it is kind of annoying. But at the same time, if people don't really play the campaign and all they do is play the multiplayer, then you kind of respect their choices. You know, it's kind of right. I don't really want to play the campaign. I don't really want to get used to it. So I just want to play the multiplayer and level up on that, which is good, yeah, of course. But in a way, the campaign's kind of part of the game. It's kind of like a package. You kind of got to have that in the game. It's kind of what you want in the game, what you require in a game. I think BO3 might turn over a new leaf for Trickshotting in the community because at the moment it is at its lowest point. I heard that it was at its lowest point back in 2012, but that changed. You know, the community got stronger and stronger every day, and ever since, the Trickshotting has gotten bigger. But as I said, it's now Kiwi said, and I think other people have said, Keemstar stated that it is at its lowest point. You can't go on Call of Duty without just raging or feeling unmotivated, and I think that's why people go into CS:GO, HCV1, and all that. And to be honest, I think I heard this over Twitter on Scarce's commentator, or I saw it on Twitter, that FaZe was considering making a CS:GO team, which at first I was like, right, okay, they're a sniping and trickshotting team. they should be posting them sorts of content, but in a way it'll probably be good for them, because in a way they're thinking, right, Call of Duty's dead at the moment, we need something else to entertain our fans. Well, that because all FaZe are thinking about are their fans. They want to entertain us as much as possible instead of posting Call of Duty video, because I think people in the community are thinking, oh right, hurry up, I'm just waiting for a FaZe upload, come on now, keep me motivated, come on. But in a way they can't post that, can they? Because one, Call of Duty's at its lowest point at the moment, and two, Call of Duty's dead. It's really dead. So yeah, the CS:GO team I think will make FaZe bigger than it already is, because people are going to CS:GO for instead of COD. I think people, loads of trick shots, have decided, right, focus. Let's play a game which won't piss me off, or that is dead. Which is CS:GO. I've seen a little bit of gameplay on CS:GO, and I think, yeah, it's a nice game. It looks quite nice. It reminds you a bit of Call of Duty, but it's kind of a nice game. It's kind of a nice game on PC. It gives you something to do instead of, oh yeah, half an hour playing Call of Duty and all of a sudden, oh fuck's sake, I'm raging now. It's kind of like that, and teams for in Call of Duty, the small teams, the small underrated teams, they're not getting the recognition they deserve these days. It's because there's only the three main teams now that's good to join now is Red, FaZe, and SoaR. Those are the only teams that are worth joining these days. Any smaller, it's not worth your time. It really isn't. The reason is because they're big, they're huge. They grew from playing COD, and if you're any lower than that, or if you're in the team like FaZe, Red, SoaR, then you've gained something. It's something worth doing. It's worth keeping yourself motivated. If you're not in that team, then it's not really keeping yourself motivated, is it? I mean, yeah, I put SoaR in my clan test because not just because I don't want to join SoaR. Of course, I want to join SoaR. It's because I think SoaR could offer a lot of opportunity. Yeah, they hardly upload like they used to, but you can't really blame them. COD at the moment is dead at the moment. So at the moment, I still play Call of Duty. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I hardly come on Xbox anymore due to the fact that, not just because I'm motivated, just because I don't really fancy coming on. It's just the fact that every single day that we're still waiting for BO3, the Trickshotting community is slowly dying. It's that dying part which is making Trickshotting off the radar. I mean, I think in 2011 to 2012, Trickshot was huge. People thought, oh yes, this could turn huge. This could make something on YouTube. This could make huge. And look at FaZe; they're at nearly at 3.5 million subscribers, and they're still growing. And if FaZe, for example, oh yeah, lose a lot of subs from this CS:GO team, then that kind of spells out something that, right, these guys, they don't like the CS:GO team, they want to go out to COD. But if they gain a lot of subscribers from CS:GO, then I think that FaZe could be an all CS:GO team, or I don't know, they still have the COD team. I don't know. Like they've got Campy at FaZe, and he's a Halo player. That's something unique. He's a unique player. I don't think there's any other Halo person that's in a bigger team. Of course, I've seen a team called Myth, and they've got a Halo team, a Battlefield team, and that team's kind of unique because they have all different games except from COD. They're not an all COD team, and I think that something like that, like Myth, would be something great on FaZe because it's something good. They've got something unique like Battlefield and all that, and another game that's not Call of Duty, and that's something that either will make FaZe go down or make them go up. Personally, I think it'll make them go up because it's something different. Because you're seeing more and more trick shotters go to CS:GO or HEV1 than COD at the moment. Maybe you've seen bigger trick shotters leave the community because COD is so boring, and they go to CS:GO. And if they do say that if BO3 is good, then they return into the community. But if that was me, I would think about it. I would say, right, let's see if people's hitting shots. Let's see if teams are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. They already are from this game. I mean, yeah, people have hit shots from the Black Ops 3 beta, which BO3, that's absolutely sick. And if BO3 does not turn over a new leaf for the Trickshot community, then personally I don't know what will happen to the community. I don't know what will happen. I don't know if Trickshotting will be officially dead, or people. Sorry about that. I don't know if people would just forget about Trickshotting, and Trickshotting will all pretend that Trickshotting never existed. That it was just some simple mistake that people shouldn't have done. Which would be kind of bad for the big teams like FaZe, Saw and Red. But in a way, that influence will kind of drag Call of Duty Trickshotting back into the scene. And I think BO3 personally will be big. BO3 will be huge. I think BO3 will be the last hope that Trickshotting has. If it's not, then it will be a shame that BO3 could not make Trickshotting return to its prime time. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe and comment. Thank you very much for your time, and I'll see you later. Peace.